Hello everyone, my name is Dennis and this is DamGH YouTube channel. Today we have an exciting episode that will be covering 5 common mistakes people do when it comes to the numeracy aspect of the CBT exams. So I'll highlight 5 important things or reasons why people fail the numeracy exams. Now before we do that, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment and share, because this helps the channel to grow so that your colleagues who are also preparing the exams can find more about our videos and help them pass the exams once and for all. The first important thing is material, where you need to learn what sort of material is appropriate when it comes to the part A of the exams. Now there are numerous or so many materials out there, but the most important thing is to get the right material when it comes to the test. Now just know that the test is conducted by Pearson VUE, so the best place to find material that relates to exam is the Pearson VUE website. So when it comes to the part A, they've designed 15 questions for each category of CBT test you would like to take. So for instance, if you are taking adult nursing, mental health, midwifery, nursing associate, you have to go directly to the Pearson VUE website and solve the questions that are on the website. What you can do is you can just Google Pearson VUE practice test, then you see a whole lot of things come up. Then you select Pearson VUE practice test CBT 2021. It will take you to their website where you will see all these categories that I've stated to you. Now what you need to do is to practice them, because it's the same format, same type of question, just that they'll be changing certain figures within the questions. So you go to the exams hall and it's the same 15 questions that you see, how it has been arranged and how the question has been set, that will be coming. So get to know the appropriate material, learn on their website, and you will ace the part A of the exams. Complacency. Yes, complacency. The reason I'm saying is, it's not about how fast you can finish the test. No, you have 30 minutes to finish. And once people keep practicing on the Pearson website and get to know what will be coming, once they get to the exams hall and it's the same thing that comes, they become complacent. Oh, I've done this before, so they begin to rush through things. I have a lot of students who complain that, oh, I completed within 10 minutes, I completed 15 minutes. That is not the important aspect. The most relevant and important thing is to pass the exams. So once you get to the test center and you see that in the same questions that you've been practicing over and over and over that has been given to you, what you need to do is just take your time, do the questions and go over your answers again. Don't be in a rush to just submit your test. No, go over again and use the calculator that will be on the dashboard. Use it. The reason I'm saying that, sometimes you might look at the figure and you think, oh, this one is just this, I'll just use my mind. Just use the calculator to be sure for the second time and get your answers right before you submit your test. Once submitted, you cannot make any changes. So if you have the luxury within that 30 minutes to make changes, just go over your question and answers again to be sure. So one point is the instructions. It is very important to read instructions, even when you go to the Pearson website, how to input the answers, ways that the computer accepts certain answers are all written at the instructions column. That is why it is very key for you to read instructions before you even start the exams. Now, once you go to the Pearson website, you know this is a computer-based test, and the computer has been programmed in a certain way to accept certain answers. It's the computer that's going to mark the exams. So there is no room for considerations and maybe adjustments to suit what you wrote. That is why it is very critical when it comes to reading instructions and knowing what the computer accepts. Now, when it comes to MIL, which is ML, the computer or the exam accepts small m, capital L. You don't need to add S or write it in a small letter MLS. No. So get to know how the exam or the computer is programmed and how to put your certain answers. Also read the instructions that comes with the questions, because you might get similar questions but the instructions might be different. So you just check on your screen. This question is saying at what rate would you set the infusion pump to run, and a space has been provided, ml per hour. So in order for you to just solve this, you just divide 400 by 5 and you get your answer. Now if you look at the next one that will come, alright, so another similar question. They are saying at what rate would you set the infusion pump to run, and they further add that give your answer to the nearest whole number. So this one is more like the first question, but there is a bit of further instruction to this one. So if you don't read give your answer to the nearest whole number, you might think that it's just 1000 divided by 6. Now it's the same format, 1000 divided by 6. However, with this one, the final answer that you get, you run the answer to the nearest whole number. So that is what we are talking about. Learn to read the instructions carefully with each question and get to know what is expected of you. Number 4 is practice and consistency. Now you need to keep practicing day in, day out. The fact that you went to the website and you just did one practice and you got 15 doesn't mean or doesn't guarantee that you get 15 on the test date. Now you need to keep practicing to know where or certain small mistake that can come along the way. So the more you keep practicing, there are certain things that at a point you might skip them, and if it gets to that point, then it makes you realize that no, you still need work to do. You still have work to do. So keep practicing, and also try to work on your speed, in the sense that you have 15 questions to solve within 30 minutes, and even that you still need to go over your work to be sure. So practice consistently and work on the speed, because there are students who are unable to finish within that 30 minutes. So once you keep practicing and working on the speed, you get to know that no, I can do this within this space of time. So practicing and being consistent is one key. Now if you want to get a better or broader perspective of the test, what you can do is if maybe you registered for adult nurse, you can practice the other nursing related CBT questions. For instance, nursing associates, mental health nursing, children's nurse, and disability nurse. So you can equally practice those numeracy aspect of it to get a broader perspective of the questions that you'll be facing. If you are a nurse, stop worrying yourself about the midwifery ones. Don't, because those ones are quite different from the nursing aspect. So practice the nursing categories one, and work on the speed and your timing and your units and everything. The final point is just watch Dan GH videos, because we've made a video that is tailored to individual learning needs. There are others who are fast learners others too are slow, or they find mathematics quite difficult. So we took our time to make videos so that whatever needs that you might have, you will find those videos appropriate. Now, we took our time and solved each question on the Pearson website, and there are certain instructions that we do explain them also in the videos, and basic mathematics concept, we've explained them. So if you don't know how to convert from one unit to the other, we've demonstrated a simple way of doing it. If you don't know what we mean by 1 decimal place, 2 decimal place, and what a whole number is, I mean, we've done an amazing job with the video that we put out there. Now, if you are in a WhatsApp group or any study group, sometimes it's difficult to ask small or basic questions, in the sense that you might think that this is a simple thing that everybody is supposed to know. So you might find it, you don't want to ask. That is why we've made the video for you, so that once you get time at your own comfort zone, you can just watch as we explain everything step by step. And after watching the video, you just go to the Pearson website and you do practice. Now, on another notice, there are some questions that on the Pearson website, it might not appear as the same thing, but they might try to change it. And even I have complaints about others saying that I saw this question and it wasn't on the Pearson website, but it came. So another thing is, once we teach you the concepts of the exams and how to solve each question, if there are certain changes in the test format, or maybe in the questions, you still have idea of how to go about it. That is why it is very, very important to watch our videos. Just to sum up everything, what you need to do is get the appropriate materials. Just go to Pearson VU website, because you have the same type of questions. So just practice what is there, understand the concept of getting the answers, make sure you read instructions carefully, and know the appropriate ways of putting your answers and what you'll be required concerning each question. Be consistent with your practice, work on your time, make sure that you're able to complete each paper within that 30 minutes that you'll be given. Then don't be too complacent. I mean, use the calculator when you are unsure of a certain calculation, because that is what you'll be given the calculator for. So just use it and make sure you get the right answers. And most importantly, watch our videos that we've uploaded concerning the numeracy aspect, where we solve each type of question on the website. We explain the concept and how to tackle each question. So if you're able to do these things, I think you'll be good with the party of the exams. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you've not done so, and don't forget to comment and share the video with your friends. We have other amazing videos on the platform, including videos on part B of the exams, that is past questions and giving answers and the rationale as well. Then we've made a video on the part A also, so kindly check them out. When it comes to OSCE preparation, we've made videos for the midwife, so you can equally share with a friend who is also a midwife. And we wish you all the best when it comes to CBT preparation, and we hope you pass your exams and make your dream of moving to the UK or working in the UK a reality. Bye bye.